replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. Angel, first one in the room, and TYC, hello and howdy. Good to see Activity 79 and Caroline N, welcome. Good to see you, Deb. Good to see you, DeBailey. Good to see you there, Dave, out there in Niagara Falls. Welcome to 57th Street and 7th Avenue, here along the N, Q, and R lines. Good to see you, Madam Mojo, Cleveland Rocks. Good to see you there, Julie Ross. Good to see you, Sally Sipago. Good to see you, M. Welcome. Luis Enrique. Bom tarde, Brazil. Good to see everybody. Shall we get 10,000 steps in, at least? That'll be 14,000 steps. Let's do it. Good to see you, Chris Robinson. Welcome. Let's do this, shall we? Let's do this. Florida hugs all around. There, Rhonda. How's everyone doing on this Tuesday? I'm already tired. Good to see you, Easy Rider. Welcome. Let's do this. Had to re-up my secondary connection. Gail and Tom Frank out there in Tucson, Arizona. Welcome. Next year, you'll be here on vacation. Awesome, Lewis. Doing good, Sally? Awesome. Here we are, 7th Avenue. We're going to enter Central Park here from 7th Avenue. Good to see a Chilean. Smoke them if you got them. Let's go, Easy Rider. That's right. But how's everyone doing on this Tuesday? Welcome to New York City. That's not bad. 5 postcards for 99 cents. I like that. Good to see you, Jared Jessica out there in the Netherlands. William Sanderson out there in England. Welcome. Good to see you, Phyllis. Good to see you, Gary. You love my videos of your favorite city? Awesome. Groovy there, Madam Mojo. It's a beautiful thing. Good to see you there. Coney Island Jim. Good to see you, Coney Island Jim. Yeah, you wanted to stretch your legs this morning, Swanky Dog. Awesome. You got it, kid. You got it. We're going to do like 10,000, probably 13,000 steps today. Who knows? Good to see you, RJ. Good to see you, Amanda. It's your favorite New York City, licensed New York City tour guide who does not need to put walking tour into the title because I am confident enough that I'm actually giving a walking tour and not interviewing random people in the streets. But good to see you, Amanda. Good to see you there, Sunshine After the Rain. Good to see you there, everyone. Just 420ing. Nice. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Lots of practice. Oh, looks like the museum. Ooh, it's like a little... Is there a Carnegie Hall shop here? I didn't know there was a Carnegie Hall shop. But good to see you, Sally Sipago. Good to see you, RJ. Good to see you, Sally Sipago. Good to see you, Sunshine After the Rain. Guten Abend, Marco. Good to see you, Sunshine After the Rain. Good to see you, Sally. Amanda, you're going to be here on... saw me at the 18th Avenue Feast. You saw me at the 18th Avenue Feast there, Amanda? You saw me and my wife hanging out at the 18th Avenue Feast? Awesome. I was having fun with my wife. We will be returning to the 18th Avenue Feast later on this week. Good to see you there, Activity 79. Good to see you, Sunshine, Sally, RJ, welcome. Good to see you, Nicolas. How am I doing? Fantastic. Look at the Billionaires Row. Spinning meat, Jim. That's right. Spinning meat. Bring it. Bring on the spinning meat. There's actually 2 stands with spinning meat, which is pretty impressive. 2 stands with spinning meat. But we'll be there later on this week. Oh, did you say hi to me, Amanda? Awesome. Did you really? Wait, was that you who came by? You were by the music over there? Always wanted to rent here. RJ, this is Billionaires Row. Beautiful views indeed, Sally. Good to see you, Jacqueline, out there in Dublin, Ireland. Did you see me after I got my pink lemonade? I think I remember you now. Good to see you, Christopher Jameson. Good to see you, Darren. Welcome. Good to see you, Chris Robinson. Only in New York. That's right. Only in New York. I'm going to do my best to stay in the shade because it is getting hot. It's getting hot. It's getting there. So I'm going to do my best to try to stay cool. And I'm feeling like maybe at the end of this live stream, we'll make our way down to Rockefeller Center and we'll end in those fountains in Rockefeller Center just to cool off. Good morning there, girl in the curl out there in Seal Beach, California. Good to see your photos from around New York. Welcome. Good to see you, Elise. Welcome. Hello there, sunshine after the rain. Hello, girl in the curl. Hello, girl in the curl. Hello, sunshine after the rain. Let's get to Central Park. And let's actually give a tour in Central Park. But as you see, I don't have to put walking tour or hashtag walking tour in my title because I am confident enough as a licensed New York City tour guide that I don't need to put walking tour in my title. What's up with all these unlicensed tour guides putting in walking tour in their title of their YouTube video? What the hell is that all about? Oh, I know. Anyway. Easy Rider 70. Oh my God, 71 in Los Angeles. I wish it was 71 here. I wish it was 71 here. I wish it was 71. But hello, Activity 79. Hello, girl in the curl. Hello, girl in the curl. Hello, RJ. You got this. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Dave. Good to see you, Activity 79. Good to see you, Sunshine After the Rain. Good to see you, Dave Jeffries. Good to see you, Ramona. Welcome. Good to see you, girl in the curl. Good to see you, Activity 79. You got this. Weather right now, 84 degrees here in New York City with the wind coming out of the southwest to 7 miles an hour. Good to see Activity 79. Good to see you, DeBailey. And it looks like Prism Live has updated their app. So it is pumping me out at 7,000K, which is nice. Good to see you there, Surinamer. If you had told me back in the 80s that you would enjoy watching a man walk and you would have punched me into, well, that's what it is now. Watch the replay. It was nice. Girl in the Curl was awesome. Good to see you, Steelheart. Good to see you there, Miss J. Payne. Good to see you, Ramona. Good to see you, Activity 79. Good to see you, Activity 79. Good to see you, Dave. Good to see you, DeBailey. Good to see you, Ramona. Welcome. Let's enter Central Park. Good to see you, April. Welcome. It was lovely meeting you, April. Are you still in New York, April? You're still in New York? Good to see you, April. April, old viewer, true. Tried and true. From all the way back in those Periscope days. Good to see you. Good to see you, April. Welcome. Good to see you, Mark Freeman. Good to see you, Ramona. Good to see you, April. Welcome. Yeah. It was a very special night, Girl in the Curl. Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little emotional after hanging out with everyone Friday night and Saturday. I know you left yesterday. Well, April, it was lovely seeing you. I cannot wait until you return back here to New York, or I'm gonna have to go out to Kentucky. Hit that like button. That's right. Are you allowed to take a bite out of the Big Apple? Well, Big Apple is referring to horse racing, so I don't know if you could take a bite out of horse racing, but you never know. Good to see you. They'll be back next year. Awesome. All right, let's enter the greatest man-made park in the world, Central Park. Yeah, Columbus Circle, about a block over. From here, an avenue over. Friday was nice. We're about a block over from Columbus Circle. We entered here at 7th Avenue. Today, I figured, since we'll change it up today. Hard to imagine every single inch of Central Park is all man-made. If you want to build Central Park in your hometown, you can. The instructions are on the internet. All you need is 27,000 trees, 9,000 benches, 142 miles of drainage pipe, 58 miles of pedestrian pathways. We use 266 tons of gunpowder to sculpt the glacier rock that you see as we make our way around the park. Good to see you, Travis Weeks. Welcome. Here are stories wherever you glance in the park. I am reminded I am a part of a bigger story. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Robert. Welcome. It was great to meet April. And I'll be seeing you later on this week, Ramona. You'll probably watch the fireworks video again today. Awesome, Girl in the Curl. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. That was fun hanging out with the Bailey and April and Ramona and Mr. and Mrs. Viking. It's like a big meetup. But then Danielle Mastrian showed up. It was amazing. No, New York, the Big Apple refers to horse racing, Chris. Good to see you, Jack. Welcome. Good to see you. Bienvenue, Nibble. You were shocked at the crowd. Well, yeah. It is summer, but good to see you there, Nibble. Welcome. Bienvenue. Over 11.5 million carloads of topsoil. And oh, I see a Disney princess off in the distance over there. Oh my God, there's a Disney princess over there. Wait, we got to say hello to the Disney princess. Oh my God, there's like a Southern Belle or a Disney princess. I don't know what. Wait, is that like a Disney princess over there? And is she all by her lonesome? Look at this, guys. It's like a Disney princess over there. Oh my God. Yeah, it's like a Disney princess. Oh my God. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow, she's just like working the park. I love it. Oh my God. I love it. Wait, we got to call her the best dressed in Central Park. Let's get over there. It's like a Disney princess. Oh my God. Is she surrounded by cartoon animals? No. The squirrels aren't swooning. Oh my God. That's so cool. All right, let's ask, right? And she's really walking quickly, so. And we got to go the other way here. Okay, we got to go the other way. We're going to let our Disney princess go off into the crowd here, because it is New York after all. She's really working the crowd, which is kind of amazing. Right, does she like to talk to birds? I think so. We're right near where they filmed the bird lady scene. As children go running to greet the Disney princess. I like how she's just like walking through the park like nothing. Oh my goodness. Oh, you never know what you're going to see here in Central Park. Good afternoon, Eileen. Out there in Cork. County Cork in Ireland there. I had a woman from Ireland on my tour this morning. You'll be visiting New York at the start of December for your 25th wedding anniversary. Awesome. Hope you have a great time, Eileen. I hope you have great weather. I hope you have some lovely theatrical snow. Wait, is she buying, wait, okay, she's buying a hot dog or something like that. We gotta go say hello to this woman here because it's just so freaking cool. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's taking pictures with people. Oh my God. I love it. See, slowly but surely, New York is becoming like Walt Disney World. Oh my goodness. My goodness. The best dressed in Central Park. I hope you're having a lovely day.
I am. I hope you are. And make sure you read a good book.
I will. I will. Have a great day. Bye. There you go. Good to see you, WGW. Out there in Colorado Springs. You know, it's a humid day. It's not easy to wear a dress like that on a humid day like today. Hit that like button. It's Belle. Is that Belle? Oh my God. Disney is slowly buying New York. I mean, good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. I mean, Disney bought out Times Square, for goodness sake. Let's slow down. Yeah, that was Belle. Awesome. Yeah, no, what we need now is the Beast. I think I'm the Beast. I am the Beast. Okay. I was walking a little bit too fast there. Now I got to slow down. I'm slightly under the weather. Have a little bit of a sore throat. So, they might as well. They own everything else. Yes. Well, Walt Disney World, the entire property is twice the size of Manhattan Island. So, hello there, Bagels and Walks. Welcome. Wandering the park today, doing my best. We haven't been, last time we were here in Central Park was a month ago. Oh, it was great. I'm glad you met my wife. Yeah, she is sweet. I am very lucky, April. As you see, April met my wife, and Ramona met my wife. Everyone met my wife the other day on Friday. I am very lucky to have my beautiful wife in my life. So now you know why I'm such a nice guy, April. I have that woman by my side, so every morning I wake up, I am the lucky dog. We're gonna go up the west side here today. So we're right now near the entrance to Columbus Circle. And we have here the Trump International Hotel and Tower. If you ever saw the movie Tower Heist, that is the tower from Tower Heist. Over here are the Time Warner Center. I don't think they call it Time Warner Center anymore. They call it something else. But if you ever saw the movie Tower Heist, that is the tower in Tower Heist. In real life, it's the Trump International Hotel and Tower. But originally, that was the Gulf and Western Building. When the Gulf and Western Building was completed in the 1970s, it was one of the lightest buildings in the world. It was so light, in fact, that it swayed a little bit too much. Oh, it's now called the Deutsche Bank Center now. Thank you so much, Bagels and Walks. The Deutsche Bank Center. Yeah, does that just roll off your tongue? Yeah, it's good. Good to see you, Fox Tech. Welcome. Good to see you, John Lohr. Welcome. Success and strength to everyone. Good to see you, Alan. Welcome. Success and strength to you, too. Hope you're doing well. Right back over here, 15 Central Park West, behind this shrubbery here. This used to be the Hotel Mayflower. And when the Beatles were playing the Ed Sullivan Show, when they were staying at the Plaza Hotel, somebody gave up their location that they were staying here at the Plaza. So they ended up moving over to this hotel here, and people found them anyway over there too. But Alex Rodriguez used to live in there, Melanie Griffith, Denzel Washington used to all live in 15 Central Park West. I don't know who lives in there today. Maybe some of those actors and movie stars still do. I don't know. It's always changing. But it's hard to imagine every single inch of this landscape is man-made. I'm here in Central Park today because later on this week I am doing a bicycle tour, a private bicycle tour here in the park. So I got to get my brain straight because I've been doing Brooklyn Bridge for a month now. Good to see you, Joshua Johnson. Welcome. Hit that thumbs up. Can we get to 100 likes? It's 108 of you guys watching. Can we get to 100 likes? And 100 legitimate viewers, unlike Periscope. I recently saw a tweet that said, there's no other app like Periscope where you can get at least 50 people watching in under 5 minutes. And here we just did that on this live stream here. But then again, you know, the big oi. That's right. Woo, it's warm out here. It is warm out here. It's not warm, it's humid. Let me correctly prefix that. It is humid out here today. Win with the kitten and hit the thumbs up. There you go. Hey there, those other people. Good to see you, Robin. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you, Leela. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. 84 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It is warm, 29 Celsius. I do have some Gatorade to drink in my bag. And as I was setting up my live stream Wi-Fi, I have two connections here. Yeah, I finished my Dr. Pepper. But good to see you there, Anne. Welcome. Ooh, it's warm out here. Kind of happy I'm not working in the park today. I'm happy I worked over Brooklyn Bridge. It was quite beautiful downtown, walking over Brooklyn Bridge, or riding my bike over Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, August is known for its humidity, more than the burning heat. You know, it has been, Mother Nature has been extremely kind to us this month. It's been so cool, it feels like autumn. How busy was the bridge today? Pretty busy. Alan, Streets of Philadelphia. Oh, that's a great song, but not this city. We're in New York. Never forget to press that like button. That's right, Robin. Thank you so much. And here we are. Frederick Lahr Olmsted, Calvert Vaux, the architects of Central Park. Frederick Lahr Olmsted, he's an American-born landscape architect. In 1855, Frederick Lahr Olmsted invents a tree-moving machine. This tree-moving machine would be so popular that cities all around the world would buy such tree-moving machines. And Todd Scott with a $5 super chat. Todd Scott, good to see you, Todd Scott. Hello, Kobe, out there in the beer garden. How's that? Good to see you, Kobe, out there in the beer garden, and good to see you there, Todd Scott. Thank you so much for the big $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, 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 much appreciated. Exactly. Yes, indeed, Easy Rider. Yes, indeed. New York equals the greatest man-made city in the world. Yes, well, all cities are man-made, but Central Park is the greatest man-made park in the world. 843 acres of man-made goodness. He liked it, Todd? Awesome. Good to see you a new day. Say hi to Lynn, cleaning her glasses. Hello, Lynn. Cleaning those glasses. Welcome. Good to see you there. Brian Davis, welcome. Going to do my best to really take it easy today. In the Netherlands, it was very hot and very dry so far in August. Now it's a dry and humid. Well, hopefully you got some air conditioning. Oh, this little horse has a nice little gallop in his step. Yeah, the trees are beautiful. For 12 years, Frederick Lahr Olmsted went around the park here in his horse carriage. I like to say directing the trees. He moved the trees a few feet over from left to right until it perfectly aligned with his vision of nature. Nature staged managed. From 1858 to 1872, he moved around the trees here in the park, where for the most part, the trees here in Central Park are at their third planting. So, not original trees. Third planting. You watched the fireworks stream? It was epic, Brian. Absolutely. It was epic. It was pretty fun. I hope the phone is able to deal with the heat. I'm getting a little nervous about that. If the live stream suddenly shuts off, that's because the phone overheated. So please, let's be patient. I'm going to do my best to stay in the shade today so I can keep the phone cool. Jeanette Trainer, good to see you. Out there in Glasgow, welcome. And Swanky Dog, thank you so much for the $10 PayPal. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today via PayPal. Much, much, much appreciated. Good to see you, Ange. Good to see you, Ange. Everyone follow Yo Ange. Great live streamer up there in the Upper West Side. Robinson Lopez, Boa Sorte, Brazil. You'll be here in New York on Friday. Awesome. Yeah, why is it hot today? I don't know, Ange. This morning was kind of nice, but the humidity really kicked in, and now it is just straight up hot. A Swiggy Dog, thanks so much for $10. Just visiting from your kitty at the vet. Okay, Roslyn, awesome. I hope your cat's doing well. Yeah. Coming up to the Sheep's Meadow here in the park. Ooh, another heat wave. Chilladine. I hope you got air conditioning. Hope you got air conditioning. Coming up to Sheep's Meadow and Tavern on the Green. Good to see you there, Rick Fisher. Welcome. You can't remember. Tell the humidity to take a hike. Yes, indeed. Yeah, cell phone might get overheated. So if the live stream suddenly shuts off, that's because the phone got a little too hot. We're right there on the verge of the limits here. 90 degrees is where it's like very iffy whether the phone's going to stay on or not. So I'm doing my best to stay out of direct sunlight here. So I'm going to do my best to stay in shade as we make our way around Central Park. And then obviously at the very end, if we could keep the phone cool, we'll make our way over to Rockefeller Center and we'll finish the live stream in the cooling fountains over there. Yeah, everyone's phones are overheating left and right. Yes, indeed. And yes, indeed. It's tough to keep the phone cool. It is beautiful. April, it's beautiful, but it's hot. Across the street, Tavern on the Green, the old sheepfold. Lots of history there at Tavern on the Green. Tavern on the Green used to be where the sheep that used to cut the grass here at the Sheep's Meadow used to live. And eventually it becomes a very high-end restaurant. Today, under new management, it's much more sensibly priced. And then just behind it, one of my favorite buildings in all of New York City. Let's zoom in on it using the super zoom. 55 Central Park West, also known as the Ghostbusters building, right across the street there. You need a mini air conditioner on our walks, Ange? I think we do. I think we do, Ange. We need that. What's it called there? Cool Air Freedom? There's that thing that you put around your neck. I want to get one of those now. Every time you see Tavern on the Green, you're transported to the Ghostbusters movie. Yes, indeed. There it is, the Ghostbusters building. You know, they recreated the top 4 tiers of that building out in Hollywood in almost full scale for the movie. But the finishing scene when they're in the street in front of the building, that was filmed here on Central Park West. Good to see you, Myrna. Welcome. I'm a professional tour guide there, girl on the curl. Professional tour guide. I am not a walking live streamer. But I do have confidence in myself as a New York City tour guide, a licensed New York City tour guide, that I do not need to put hashtag walking tour in my titles of my YouTube videos. Only make-believe tour guides do that. You want to go back to the Carlisle and the Madeline Bar. WGW, one day it will. You bet that place is haunted? Nah, I don't think it's haunted. It just has lots of stories to tell. Just has lots of stories to tell. I'm very proud to say that last summer, me and my wife, we actually stayed on 71st Street. Actually, not behind this building, behind the Majestic. We were up here. But it was so cool actually spending the night, or a couple of nights, here on 71st Street. We went to Summer Stage. Oh, how to pace myself. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I'm not a tour guide, people, but you do a lot of talking. You know, Ange, you know quite a lot. Ange, you're a true New Yorker, so you're a true New Yorker. That building does have character. Uses lots of energy. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, JC. Welcome. This guy really wants to be on the live stream. He's gonna crash his bike trying to be on the live stream. See?
The back tire is really flat, but
he was on the High Line recently and kept in the shade just to stay. Yes, indeed. And oh, he has a Fly 9 and he has a Fly 8. Uh-oh. So here's the deal, folks. Motorized mopeds are not allowed in New York City parks. So I am not allowed to bring my Fly 9 scooter into the park. It's considered a Class B moped. So yeah, they're getting their 15 minutes of fame, exactly. It's always quiet in the park, Robin. It's always quiet in the park. But there was a Fly 9 right there the guy turned out of. One moped stayed in the park, one moped left. Penalties and fines are higher if you have a gas-powered moped as opposed to an electric moped. But the fines, if enforced, are rather steep. $1,500 if they catch you here in the park. Yeah, I know. In Riverside, yeah, I know. And the mopeds are kind of everywhere, Ange. I've been doing lots of research into these mopeds, and yeah, they're in a weird gray zone legally. So, but I am in the process of getting my own motorized moped or e-scooter registered. So I am in the process of doing that. But because they're in a weird gray zone legally, it didn't come with a title, so thus I have to self-title my vehicle, and that basically means that I have to like take pictures of it and all that stuff, and then It's crazy. It's a long process, but I'm going to try to play by the rules because I really like it. But good to see you, Adriana. Welcome. 1,500, but the same there. Yeah. But they don't really enforce the law. That's the thing. So I am allowed to use the bridges in the bike lane with my e-moped, but I'm not allowed to be in the parks like Prospect, Central Park. But they're like, it's very weird, the rulings here, and the police are only able to give you a ticket if you're stopped. And then the really funny thing is that every time I've been warned on my e-moped, the police have always been surprised that I stop at red lights. They're like, you stopped at the red light. What do I think of congestion pricing? Robin, it's a long time coming, and it's much needed. Fun fact, only 40% of New Yorkers own a vehicle. So we have been conforming to a minority in this city. So I think congestion pricing is very much needed, and hopefully, but I think people who live in the 5 boroughs, like Ange who has a car, I don't think she should pay congestion pricing. I think people who live outside of the 5 boroughs should pay for congestion pricing. Good to see you there, S. Field. Good to see you there. You're Googling it up? Nice. 10,000 benches. At the rate it's going, 10,000. Yes, here you go. Yes, bagels and walks. Yes, indeed. Yep, you're part of the 40%, Ange, but it's okay. You drive around. Good to see you, Tom. It is beautiful out. It is beautiful out. See, Ange, you live on the Upper West Side with a car, so that I would never wish on my worst enemy, because I mean, looking for parking must not be fun. Must not be fun to look for parking. What are the 5 boroughs? Manhattan, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Queens, and Staten Island. Rockland County does not count as New York City, even though a lot of people like to do live streams in Rockland County saying they're in New York City. The same thing goes for Nassau County. Nassau County is not part of New York. But I see people all the time saying, we're live in New York, and they're in Rockland and Nassau counties. It doesn't work like that. Brooklyn is also known as Kings County. Staten Island is also known as Richmond County. And Manhattan is also known as New York County. That's how you get New York, New York. I didn't know that. There you go. Yes. 5 boroughs in New York. Create Greater New York. Greater New York brought together in 1898. The mistake of 98. Good to see you, Picard. Welcome. As a Brooklynite through and through, I would always call the consolidation of Greater New York the mistake of 98. 1898, that is. All right, we're coming up to 72nd Street right now. And we're going to do a little loop right now of Strawberry Fields. Caroline Trimble, welcome. And Diana Lee, welcome. All right, let's cross 72nd here.
Thank you for the info.
Oh, you're listening, getting a free tour. Awesome.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's go into Strawberry Fields here, as people get free tours here. You know, it's always you always get people who like to hang out. Into Strawberry Fields we go. Knightbot, hello, welcome. Good to see you, Diana. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, it's warm out here. Okay, we got the lights. Let's cross in. Your coworker told me a car blew up in your building. Oh no, sorry to hear that. The forming of the boroughs were bad for Brooklyn more than any other borough. Absolutely. M3 TV, welcome. Could you see from Texas, originally from the Bronx? This is what you miss about New York. Yes, indeed. Bagels and Walks, you're more than welcome for braving the heat for you. Millard, welcome. Millard, or Mason Dillard, sorry, Mason Dillard, welcome. The Twin Towers of the Majestic. You get so excited when you come here. It triggers you. Awesome. Taking your cameras to New York in October to get some good shots. Awesome. New York is kind of a photographer's paradise. Am I right? But good to see you out there in Texas. Come on back to New York. We ain't going anywhere. We're making our way up to Strawberry Fields right now. And I'm going to look extra crazy today because my nose is running and I can feel there's snot all underneath my nose. You think, right? You think, John? It's kind of hard to take a bad picture in New York, let's be honest. Photographer's heaven. San Antonio is pretty, but not New York. Well, San Antonio is gorgeous there, M3. But yeah, it's only one New York. There's only one New York. It is beautiful out. Oh no, good snot. Yes. Snot coming out of my nose means I'm healthy. Do I have hay fever? No, Rosalind. I'm a little under the weather. I had a little bit of a sore throat. And plus, it's very, very hot. So when it gets hot, my nose tends to run. You miss New York City. You grew up in Rosedale, Queens. Live in Manhattan. Then you lived in Connecticut. Nice. So here we are, Strawberry Fields. Before we enter Strawberry Fields, I'll tell you some things about it. This area of the park becomes Strawberry Fields on John Lennon's 45th birthday on October 9th, 1985. Strawberry Fields did feature, off in that direction over there, 18 strawberry bushes from all around the world. Unfortunately, strawberry bushes do not last very good in our cold New York City winters. So do little birds and little berries. Strawberry bushes kind of faded away. But the main feature is still here, and that's the Imagine Mosaic. The Imagine Mosaic is a gift from the city of Naples, Italy, to the city of New York. A simple black and white tiled mosaic that says Imagine on it. The black and white tiles are made from clay from Mount Vesuvius at Pompeii. When it's cold outside, does your nose run? Yes, it does. Good to see you, Blondie. Welcome. Good to see you from the United Kingdom. Welcome. All right, so let's say a little prayer for John. We will be back here on his birthday. But let's check out let's listen to the music here and take in a moment here. Virginia is beautiful in the fall. Yes, indeed. Tour guide. Hey. Let's quickly, let's show you the Dakota before coming back in. It seems like the Imagine Mosaic is a little popular right now. Where does my nose run to? It leaks. It doesn't run anywhere, it leaks. All right. I wonder if my favorite rickshaw driver is here.
Sorry? Where is it? Sure it's here.
Oh, we got some rickshaw drivers speaking French. I love it. It's as old as the Brooklyn Bridge. The 139-year-old Dakota Apartments. How many famous people have and still do live here? Of course, the most famous residents are John Lennon and Yoko Ono. They bought their first apartment here back in 1973. No, they did not get completely rid of horses, M3. Love the fireworks stream. Awesome. Yes, indeed, Adriana. So John and Yoko's apartment, the first apartment they bought was right there in the corner on the coast closest to us. But between 1973 and 1977, John Lennon and Yoko Ono bought the two neighboring apartments. So each corner of the Dakota is centered around apartments. So she owns this whole side and this whole side. Your only neighbor on the 8th floor was the great Roberta Flack. So there used to be some fantastic music on the 8th floor. Spectacular looking building. Easy Street has a 3-bedroom for 4.5 mil and a 5-bedroom for 20. Wow, bagels and wogs, that's a pretty good deal. Considering that you could rent out half of Yoko's apartment for $62,000 a month. Wow. I would, if I would have hit the Mega Millions. Yep, Laura Bacall, Leonard Bernstein used to live in here. Maury Povich and Connie Chung used to live here. I think Maury Povich and Connie Chung still live here. Good to see you there, Paulette. To see me made me feel so much better. Had a hard morning. Well, Paulette, I hope I'm making your day just a little bit better. Please feel better and be well. Hope you're having a blessed day too. Hope everyone's having a blessed day on this Tuesday. But the Dakota, the monthly maintenance is $30K a month. Wow. Damn. Yep. The only film to be filmed inside the walls of the Dakota was Rosemary's Baby. So the Hawk lives on the east side there, girl in the curl, the east side, around 75th Street, pale male, and the red-tailed hawks. There's an incredible photo of the Dakota where it's the only building in sight. Yes, indeed, Robin. The Dakota was the first building here on the Upper West Side. The developers had a little joke amongst themselves. It was so far north, it might as well be in the Dakota territories. And the name stuck. Sounds much better than 1 West 72nd Street. If you knew that, if you're not the follow it right. Yes, indeed, S. Fields. What about Diego Luna? Oh, I did not know that Diego Luna lived in there, Stephen. That Diego Luna is not on my list. But John Namath used to live in there for a time. How much can you otherwise do with that kind of money? A lot, Ann, a lot. A lot. Yeah, right? Isn't that an amazing M3? Yeah, I wonder if Maury Povich still lives in there. I have a list of famous people on my phone that I use on my bicycle and walking tours. So unfortunately, I can't access that right now because I'm live streaming. But there's a lot of people on that list. One day, that's right. Well, the Hawk lives on the east side. All the red-tailed hawks, for the most part, live along 5th Avenue, so along the Museum Mile. So, and I think we'll make our way over to Pale Male and all that good stuff. We'll go say hello to Alice in a little bit. Let's get back into Strawberry Fields here. Quickly see the Imagine Mosaic before making our way over to the Angel of the Waters fountain. We need to start live streaming paternity results. Well, Maury Povich retired, so he's finally had enough of not saying not the father. Oh yeah, it's popular today.
But John Lennon actually.
There's our Imagine Mosaic. And Viking 180. Good to see you, Viking. Hope you and the missus are doing good. It was lovely meeting you and taking you for a little walk the other day up Broadway, well, kind of up Broadway, up to 14th Street. And I really appreciate the little memento I got from Liverpool. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, meeting all my beautiful viewers on Friday, I got a little emotional. Oh, it's like, look at this, it's like the leaves are falling. It's like a movie here. It's like a movie set. I love when the leaves fall like that. It's like snow. Here is the dedication plaque to Strawberry Fields. Strawberry Fields is recognized by an international peace garden by 151 countries from around the world. And here is its official plaque. Good to see you, Mark, out there in Toronto. Pretty park. Johnny Strides said hi. Good to see you, Johnny. Everyone follow Johnny Strides out there in Toronto. Great live streamer. Riding around his electrical bike and scooter. All my Torontonians tuning on in. Shout out to the Sky Dome and shout out to Domer. Domer, the turtle. Where is Domer now? You was in the background last Friday, but it was a special one, Esfield. Yes, it was a special one. I got a little emotional after meeting everyone. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little emotional. I got home and had to really just take that in. How far is 177A Bleecker Street? Very far, Stephen. We're in Midtown right now. We're actually on the Upper West Side, Upper East Side. We're in Central Park. So at least 4 miles. Toronto is beautiful. Toronto's just like New York, just a lot cleaner. I love Toronto, but their winters are hell. Thank you so much, Christopher. I try to be. I deserve it, Esfields. I appreciate that. Look at everyone come down the drive here. Wait for a little break here in the traffic before making our way across. I'm allowed to be a emotional. Yes, exactly. I'm human, not a robot. It was nice, girl and curl. It was nice. Toronto's very walkable, very bikeable. That's what I love about Toronto. And I always remember not to pronounce the second T. It's Toronto, not Toronto. Ah, there you go. Bagels and walks. I appreciate that. I don't know those Marvel things. I don't pay attention to Marvel and stuff like that. So I appreciate that. I never heard of an address like 177A. I know there's like a back entrance to some buildings down in the village. But yeah, I gotta love fake addresses that people think are real. Diana, I'm gonna do my best to stay in the shade. So far, so good. It is considerably cooler here in the shade than in the sun. Ah, Constance Bay and Ottawa River in Ottawa, Canada. Girl on the curl. I'm gonna have to definitely check that out. Gonna have to definitely check that out. Ah, let's take a look at the lake. No special name, just called the lake. And we're gonna look across to the Bow Bridge. Look at that beautiful Bow Bridge. The Bow Bridge, created in 1859, designed by Calvert Vaux. It's a cast iron bridge with a wooden walkway meant to blend in with the landscape here. And again, none of this is real. It's all nature staged managed. So pretty beautiful view here. Good to see you, Rouge Jones. And Darlene, welcome. Shout out to all the channel members. The channel members make these live streams possible. More importantly, thanks to all the channel members, you guys enable me to have a second cell phone data plan. So I could blend my live stream over 2 data networks. Thus, there's very few breakages in the connection there. And especially in a place like Central Park, it makes it pretty nice. And if you become a member, John Lord just posted all those lovely custom emojis. More custom emojis to come. But if you become a member of the channel, you too can get all those beautiful emojis. Yeah, those could be yours too. We had another great example of people standing directly behind me thinking I'm talking into the camera. There was 2 men speaking Creole behind me. Good to see you there, Matthew. Welcome. Let's see here. Okay. Yes, Diana Lee, a timeless view indeed. Let's make our way around here. Let's go see Angel of the Waters. Let's go see Angel. Oh my God, John Lore, I'm pretty sure the weather's gonna hold up for you, John. Whale watching should be amazing. Evidently there are lots of whales in town. Whales and dolphins. There was a dolphin pod off the coast of the Rockaways. It was like almost 200 dolphins. So I think you gotta have good weather conditions there, John Lore. Yasu, Vespa boy, Yasu. Yeah, dolphins are everywhere. I can't, if I'm lucky, next Monday I'll be going back to the beach. Spending a day next Monday out on the beach. Hydrate soon. NJ785, I will. Good to see you, New Jersey. Yeah, I have some, love to catch a dolphin or a whale one day. Well, Bagels and Walks, just head on down to Fort Tilden in Queens. And you'll be able to catch a whale or a dolphin. Let's say hello to one of my favorite statues here in the park, the Falconer. There is our Falconer right over there. Created in, what was it there, 1905, something like that. Colin Goodland, I'm glad you're enjoying the tour. Welcome. No real significance behind that statue, just that the artist was like, hey, I have a statue of a Falconer, and I think it'll look cool on that rock. And then the park was like, sure, you can place it there. The Falconer's arm fell off in 1968, but luckily it's been all fixed up, all rehabilitated. Right there, the Falconer. Definitely have audience today as we make our way through the park. Gotta have to walk in weird patterns today. We gotta walk in very weird patterns today, ladies and gentlemen. So this should be fun. I actually had a lady from Los Angeles on the tour this morning, and she was an avid cyclist. She had a damn good time, and I want to thank her for tipping me this morning. I also had some people from Portland and Ireland. Do I have any knowledge of what was before Central Park? Well, M3, to be honest, there wasn't too much up here before Central Park was built. Central Park construction began in 1855, and before the park was here, you did have a couple of prominent businesses that were here. Over where the Sheep's Meadow is today, there would have been a German family-owned rock quarry. And further up north in the park, there would have been an Irish family-owned pig farm. But of course, the most famous area of the park was around 82nd Street and Central Park West, and that is where Seneca Village was. And Seneca Village was the largest free African-American settlement in the United States. When Central Park construction begins in 1855, there's roughly 1,500 people living there. And it was a fully functioning community, 3 churches, a school, a couple of bars, and it was nice and far removed from lower Manhattan so that nobody would bother them uptown. And Seneca Village started coming together when lots of this newly formed grid plan began to be sold in the 18 teens. But again, by 1855, there was roughly 1,500 people living there. It was a fully integrated community, so there were some Irish and German immigrants who also moved uptown. And they lived in peace and harmony. They paid their taxes, and then using a very crude form of eminent domain, they were cleared off the land. But also the receiving reservoir for the Crown Aquifer was built up in that area too. And that was kind of like the beginning of the end of Seneca Village. Seneca Village was kind of cut in half when they built the reservoir, and then when the park came in, it completely erased Seneca Village from existence. In 2007, they did do an archaeological dig looking for any remnants of Seneca Village, and unfortunately, nothing was left. Literally nothing was left. Good to see you, Lady O. Welcome. Anything in New York City for Philippe Petit, like a statue or a plaque? Okay, so Stephen, Philippe Petit, that's World Trade Center. World Trade Center, that's Lower Manhattan. We're in the Upper West Side at 72nd Street right now, but no, there's no plaque. There's nothing remembering Philippe Petit. If you want to remember Philippe Petit, there's a great movie called Man on Wire. Highly recommend it. But good to see you, Lady-O. Welcome. Good to see you there, Metalhead. Welcome. What else do I know about the history of the park? John Lore, lots. It was a low moment, Anne, in the construction of the park. But they decided to pick this area of Manhattan because you really couldn't grow anything in this area. It wasn't very valuable land. And also, besides Seneca Village, not too many people living up here.
Okay, yeah. I'm not, listen, I will respect the channel.
But let's, here it is, the heart of Central Park. Bethesda Terrace and the Angel of the Waters Fountain. This right here, this is the skylight for Bethesda Arcade, which is beneath us. And this is almost the very center of Manhattan Island. Manhattan Island is 11.5 miles from north to south and about 2.5 miles wide, way downtown at 14th Street. So this is just about halfway. Happy little accident. And then here it is, the Angel of the Waters Fountain. The Angel of the Waters Fountain, created in 1871. This whole landscape here was designed by Jacob Ray Mould. The fountain was designed by Emma Stubbins. This is the first city contract for a work of art designed by a woman. Good to see you there, Arcade Games. Welcome. Her hand is outstretched, blessing the waters of Bethesda. The fountain references the Gospel of John. And when she was unveiled in 1871, she was quite controversial because, one, she's showing quite a bit of leg, and two, she was a rather ordinary looking angel, not too flamboyant. So some people in the press and the media had the nerve to call her the milkmaid. And we got somebody playing some good music down there. Yeah, the milkmaid, how rude, right? So this landscape references the Four Seasons. Let me show you. And then we're gonna go listen to some of that music down below because that sounds like it's some good music. You was here this morning there, Painted Egg? Awesome. I'll be here, I think Saturday morning I'm gonna be working here. Doing a tour. That's why I'm here today, to get my brain straight. So I could do a proper tour here in the park. So you have this lovely sandstone here. And some of the columns here reference the seasons of the year. So let me show you that right now. So this first column we're going to see, this is autumn. Autumn shows the owl. This references the loss of daylight. Then we have the witch in honor of Halloween, even the pumpkins there, as you see. Then we come around to the side here. And what do we do in autumn? We go back to school. So here is the school book and the lamp. Right here, and Central Park is one of the most beautiful parks in the world. So then this other column here, this is spring. Spring, we have the rooster, the earlier sunlight, the sun comes up earlier. Good to see you, Arjan. The spring harvest, here's the harvest right here. And then we come around on this side here, here is sunlight, because the days are getting longer. There's sunlight. You never noticed this, Lady-O? Yeah. Let me show you autumn. Now let me show you summer and winter. Those are down at the bottom here. Painted Egg, never knew this? Yeah. It's the 4 seasons of the year. Vaulted onto the ceiling are 15,000 hand-painted tiles. They're called the Milton tiles. It's the only application of Milton tiles in the world vaulted onto a ceiling. You could find Milton tiles in the U.S. Capitol and the White House. "95% of these tiles are original, created back in the 1860s. Good to see you, Victoria, and good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. So many TV shows and movies have been filmed here. Over TV shows have been filmed here. Yeah, me too, Caroline. Yeah, this area opened up in the 1871. So on this side over here, let's see winter first, because it is summer. So we'll see summer last. This reminds you of Angels of America. Yes, indeed. So this is winter. The birds here are creating their nest for the winter months. And then, of course, we have our reindeer. And then this references the birds flying south for the winter, even though the bird is facing north. But birds flying south for the winter. And now, let me show you summer. Summer's right across the way over here. Summer featuring the bees. Here are the bees creating their home and their hives. And then we have, this is the birds returning, flying back north. And then here are the bees are pollinating the flowers. Right here, see the bees and the butterflies. Well, Lady O, I am a licensed New York City tour guide. You know, I don't have to put the word walking tour in my titles of my videos. Remember that whenever you see somebody putting in walking tour or hashtag walking tour in their video, they're probably bullshitting you. Good to see you, Arjan. Welcome. Well, there you go. The 4 seasons of the year here at Bethesda Terrace. And here's my beautiful angel of the waters fountain. Ah, we got the water lilies in here. This fountain and the entire landscape was rehabilitated back in 2004. Right here. No, it's not a walking channel, John Moore, sorry. I just made your day, Arjan. Awesome. Hey, Pain today, I try to be a good tour guide. Oh. Ooh. Hold on. He needs some money from me. He's playing one of my favorite songs. I love it. Wow, he was playing. That's a good song, Painted Egg. M3, my channel is the official YouTube channel for procrastination, so don't be sorry. Their Eurythmics would be proud. Here is the lake. No special name, just called the lake. All filled up with New York City tap water via the Croton Aquifer. And today the Croton Aquifer only supplies Central Park with all of its water features. Yeah, I love West End girls too. Now somebody mentioned, oh, we got some turtles here. Let's say hello to the turtles. Yay. The lake and the crying baby. Somebody. That's right. You always lose productivity when I'm on. Who lives in there? Turtles. There's a lot of them. To rent a boat, it's only $20 an hour, so not too bad. So if you get 4 people together, it's $5 an hour. You have turtles, and we have koi fish in the Harlem Mere. The Harlem Mere is the only natural spring-fed body of water here in Central Park. The Harlem Mere is fed by Montaigne's Rivulet. Let's continue on. Pretty good price. Here, let me get some shade. Let's get something to drink really quick. Feels like a Monet painting, right? So Christopher, we're gonna go on a boat ride in Prospect Park. We got Master Splinter now, yes indeed. But yeah, we're gonna do a boat ride in whatchamacallit, in Prospect Park. Those are a little bit easier to live stream because it's kind of tough to row a boat while trying to hold a gimbal. We have already been on for 1 hour here in the live stream. So that means that it's time for me to get a little drink.
I feel like it's going to be really far away.
Central Park, one of the first places in the world to use forced perspective to create depth and distance. And got the beautiful view here and the twin towers of the San Remo apartments. Steven Spielberg and Steve Martin have apartments in there, but my favorite was, back in the day, Barry Manilow used to sublet to Raquel Welch in the San Remo apartments. The final Fireworks Friday is on September 2nd. September 2nd is our final Fireworks Friday. But we may have a bonus one, so stay tuned. Foul Ramperstad, hello, welcome. Let me find a little bench somewhere here in the shade, and I'm gonna get a drink, a cool drink here out of my bag. Hey, Barry Manilow, Leela. Isn't that cool? Barry Manilow used to sublet to Raquel Welch. Off to my left-hand side here is the Low Boathouse. It was supposed to close in the fall, but evidently some billionaire decided to save. Well, the building was never in danger of being destroyed and leveled, but the operator, it was going to not have an operator for a while, but luckily there was a billionaire who has gotten a new operator to operate the boathouse. So the boathouse ain't going anywhere. You have inquired, what? You have inquired info on people who didn't respond on those 2 buildings. Okay. How much longer will I be on? About to put me on the TV. I'm going to be on for a while. I'm going to be on until at least 3 o'clock. At least 3 o'clock. So another, what, an hour? Another hour or 2? Will I sing some Barry Manilow? Maybe. When the time is right. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had that kind of money too, Westfield. Hour, 12 minutes. Thank you so much, John Lore. It is a beautiful day. The Boathouse and Restaurant is a staple. Yeah, an hour-ish, maybe longer. Putting me on the big TV now. Taking the day off and working tonight. You're more than welcome, M3. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl, right? Da 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 da. Oh. Okay, let me find a nice little shady spot here to sit down, and then we're gonna get something to drink here. Need me a cool drink. Wish I knew more of the lyrics to Copacabana. I would sing more of it, but I don't. Oh, maybe I could sit here on the rock. Yeah, let's sit here on the rock. Because I need a drink. Now I'm starting to get very parched. Good to see Elma. Beautiful Central Park indeed. Okay, let me sit down here for a moment, guys. Get me a drink. Ooh, that feels good. Any drink vendors nearby? Yes, there are drink vendors nearby, but I have an unopened bottle of Gatorade in my bag. I knew I was gonna do this tour for you guys today, so I prepared ahead of time, and I have a nice, cool Gatorade in my bag. Let me drink this down here, because it is warm out here. It is humid more than anything. Barry Manilow's song, October Comes, is beautiful. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Vanessa, out there on the West Coast. More than welcome for showing you Central Park. We're not done yet. We're doing kind of a lower loop today of the park. So we still have, we're going to go back to Angel in a little bit. Then we're going to walk down the mall. We're going to see, Balto the sled dog, and hopefully the Delacorte clock. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Needed that. Reminds you of the out-of-towners, yeah. That's not the only one. Yes, the blue one. The pond can only really get crowded with boats. Yes, indeed. I was really hoping for Barry Manilow to play We Made It Through the Rain during the homecoming concert, but alas, it did not happen. Have I been to the Central Park Zoo? I have in the past. I'm not going to go there today, though. I do not have tickets to go to the Central Park Zoo. In Metro Barcelona, you have two Central Parks. The old, beautiful, and the new, very cosmopolitan one, like the one in New York City. Awesome. None. Okay, awesome. We're good to see a Loco. But I love the out-of-towners, the original one, not the new one. Oh, that felt good. So coming up next, we're going to see Fritz. Right? What's his name there? Or why am I blanking out on his name? Anyway, we're going to see two people in a second. Alice in Wonderland coming up. And, oh my God, why am I blanking on his name? I got to take it easy in the humidity. Yes, indeed, Diane. My brain is starting to go. I can't remember the name of the statue that's just over there. But we're going to see him in a second here. Thank you so much, photos from around New York. Hans, that's right. Hans Christian Andersen coming up next. Hans Christian Andersen and Alice in Wonderland coming up next. Let me just take a quick moment here off my feet. Good afternoon, Gerald. Yes, Alice and Hans coming up next. Here on the Dutch Moz family of live streams, Hans Christian Andersen had to look up the correct spelling. That sounds about right, photos. All right, let's do it. Whew, all right. And the person who mentioned Stuart Little 2, we're coming up to the yacht race scene in Stuart Little 2. And for the people who mentioned Pale Mail earlier, we're going to see Pale Mail's early house. Will we be hearing any Barry Manilow commercial jingles from Dr. Pepper or McDonald's, perhaps? Joe the Square Peg? No, I do not know those jingles off the top of my head. But here is my friend. Jack Lemmon is so talented, Caroline, I have to agree. Here's our friend, good old Hans Christian Andersen. A gift to the city of, the children of the city of New York. Hans is reading The Ugly Duckling to a little duck. Good to see you there, John Costello. And look, they finally cleaned this up. But see, look, he's reading The Ugly Duckling to a little duck. Hey, buddy. And you tap the duck on the head 3 times, and then for good luck, you rub Hans's nose. Good to see you, John. Good to see you, JK. I know, they finally cleaned it up. And here is the conservatory waters. But all of us New Yorkers know this better as the model boat pond. I wish there were some model boats in here, but there's none at the moment. But if you saw the movie Stuart Little 2, this is where we have the yacht race in Stuart Little 2. Look how still the water is right now. Now for the movie Stuart Little 2, excuse me everyone, sorry headphone viewers. Across the way there, they actually recreated the boathouse almost in full scale in Hollywood for the movie Stuart Little 2. And then there was like an arch over there where they end up in the lake on the other side of the park. As you see, there's no arch and no body of water that takes you into the lake from here. But thank you so much, Lady O. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, Diana Lee. Thank you so much, photos from around New York. It's a latency test whenever I sneeze. Yes, the original out-of-towners. All right, let's talk about our favorite red-tailed hawks while I sit down here for a moment. Ah, isn't that nice? Let's go up to this building right here. Let's zoom in and look at that center window there. That is the home of red-tailed hawk Pale Mail. Back in 1997, Pale Mail moved into that ledge, or moved onto that ledge with his first wife. Pale Mail was an instant sensation here in Central Park. And when he took up residence on that ledge, birders and bird watchers from all around the world came over here with their binoculars and their telescopes to look up at that ledge. At the time, American news broadcaster Paula Zahn used to live up there, and she didn't take too kindly to people staring up at her windows with binoculars and telescopes. So Paula Zahn had the nest removed, and that upset lots of New Yorkers. 9 months, if you can imagine, for 9 months there was a protest that went on 24/7, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day in front of this building. Paula Zahn's downstairs neighbor was Mary Tyler Moore, and she advocated for the nest to be returned back to that ledge. After about 9 months, the city of New York did put out a petition asking regular New Yorkers, should we put the nest back? And over 300,000 people signed that petition to bring the nest back up there. And then when they put the nest back up there, was Pale Mail going to move back? Luckily he did. Out of that first nesting pair of red-tailed hawks, there are now around 38 pairs of nesting red-tailed hawks. And the red-tailed hawks seem to know their real estate because they mostly live along the Museum Mile. Sheeran, is this a residential building? Yes, it is. Like I said, an American news broadcaster, Paula Zahn, used to live in there. Her downstairs neighbor was Mary Tyler Moore. You remember that painted egg? Wasn't that an amazing story? All these New Yorkers came together for a couple of red-tailed hawks. And now red-tailed hawks are all around the city. You can find them in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. You can find them in Prospect Park. You can find them all over Staten Island. Even in Tompkins Square Park in the Village, there are a couple of red-tailed hawks. Yeah, understand both parties. That is a tough one. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. But right there, pale male and the red-tailed hawks. If I do see a red-tailed hawk, I'll look around. Yep, Paula Son used to be on CBS Evening News. Yes, indeed, Gerald. Wasn't Paula Zahn one of the first women to be anchor? Have an anchor seat for the evening news? Got a nice breeze coming out of the east right now as we look towards 5th Avenue. Absolutely, John. Let's go say hello to Alice. Let's see if Alice in Wonderland. Alice looks like she's very busy today. So we'll quickly say hello to Alice before making our way back down towards Angel of the Waters here. I think Katie Couric was the first one, right? Or was it Connie Chung? I forget. Yes, the conservatory waters is very still. Almost like a mirror right now. Oh yeah, I remember that, John. Yeah, oh my God. Murphy Brown. Holy cow, we got a Murphy Brown reference in today's live stream. That's bringing me back. Barbara Waters did 2020, and that was a news magazine. So that's different from the evening news. I'm wondering how much rent would be. Well, you don't rent out apartments like that, you buy them. No doubt they're like probably 10, 15 million, probably more than that. They're in the millions of dollars. Is it the Essex House nearby? Essex House, isn't that along 59th Street? We're in the 70s now. We're at around 75th Street. Essex House, I think, is on 59th. Central Park South. Ah, she was the first evening newswoman. Ah, okay. Worked with Harry Reasoner, who didn't like her. Okay, John. Oh my God. An affected bird didn't like birds? I guess so. I don't know, Joe. Ah, there we go. S. Fields. Thanks so much for the information. So coming up is the Margarita Delacorte Memorial. The Delacorte Theater. Without Delacorte, what's his name? John Delacorte? I'm really blanking on names today. Holy cow. George Delacorte. It's George Delacorte. So without George Delacorte, we would not have our Delacorte Theater where we have Shakespeare in the Park. But this is a gift to the children of the city of New York. Created in 1959 by Jose de Kreeft. George Delacorte does play a role here in the statue. He is playing the role of the Mad Hatter. Let's say hello to good old George here. Good to see you, George. And if you come, bring your kids here, don't have your kids climb all over the statue. It's very scary. Yeah, we're going to make our way to the Delacorte clock in a few moments. First, we're going to make our way down to, let's make our way back down towards Angel, and then we'll make our way down the mall. We'll make our way down the mall and over to Balto, and then a Delacorte clock. And We might hang around and watch the Delacorte clock go off. It is a fun statue, Phyllis, I have to agree. One of my favorites in the city. Ever since I was a little kid, it's always been one of my favorites. Yeah, Elma, there is a method to walk around the paths here in Central Park that my dear tour guide friend Carl, my tour guide mentor, he actually taught me how to walk this park. There is a way to walk it that makes it very interesting and very exciting for a walking tour and a live stream. Thank you so much, John Laura. 2:05. We're right on time. Even if we finish the live stream around 3:30, that's fine. I think we're going to make our way down to whatchamacallit, down to Rockefeller Center to end the live stream inside those fountains. I never climbed on the statues when I was a kid. No, I've never done that. But I did see a kid once. It was a cold spring day here in the park. I was giving a walking tour. Some children were climbing all over Alice in Wonderland. One slipped and all his teeth came flying out of his mouth. What time does the clock chime? At the hour, top of the hour and the half hour. Din din. At the top of the hour and the half hour. Yeah, lady, it was not fun. So if you ever come on a walking tour with me and you have children with you, I will not permit your children to climb all over Alice in Wonderland. Absolutely, Elma. Yeah. Yes, indeed, Diana. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Sarah. Welcome. Yes, that's indeed Metalhead. Metalhead, don't start me on how parents should parent their children. That's why me and my wife are never going to have kids. Yes, leashes do work, people. Yes, indeed. So it looks like the Boathouse is having some pretty good business right now. Muzzles. Maybe. Got a whole gaggle of people out here.
You wanted to go to the museum.
So it's a $20 an hour rental with a $20 deposit. Do I have fur kids? Blessed one. No, I do not. Not yet, anyway. We want to get some dogs. Are we going to Balto? Yes, we are. We are going to go see Balto. We're going to make our way over to Angel of the Waters first. Thank you so much, Kings. But yes, we're thinking about getting some dogs in the very near future, blessed one. Good to see you. Hello, Joe. Joe Ponzon. Start spreading the news. There you go. Making our way back over towards the lake here. We're going to walk back through the arcade. and make our way down the mall. Yeah, there you go, John Lore. Yes, indeed. Now I know why tigers eat their young. Yeah, yes, indeed. I love walking through the park and hearing different music like this and hearing different languages from all around the world. This is the magic of Central Park, a completely man-made environment to celebrate being a human. Lady-O, I cannot wait to walk here through autumn. Autumn is just like spring, Lady-O. We're gonna do all the parks in autumn. So we saw all the parks blossom into spring, and we're gonna see them begin to change in the autumn. New York City is a melting pot of the universe. Mish 45, welcome. Yep, we're gonna see the women's rights pioneers statue. That is coming up. Yeah, autumn not too far away from now, no. Not too far away. And I am enjoying this cloud that is over the park right now. Let's go back through the mall here. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the only straight pathway in all of Central Park. Welcome to the mall. Yeah, Brian, those are restrooms there along the stairway here of the mall and up Bethesda Terrace. I actually don't recommend those restrooms. The best restrooms here in Central Park are at Tavern on the Green. Good to see you, John. That's right, less tourists in town, John Lore. Coming up here to my left-hand side is the Namburg Bandshell. The Namburg Bandshell, built in 1923. Many, many famous people have performed here, like Jimi Hendrix, the Grateful Dead. An unknown Bob Dylan has performed here. But my favorite event that ever happened here happened in April 2020, when the New York City Philharmonic spontaneously performed right here for a group of stunned and very excited New Yorkers. It was the heart of the pandemic. We were all quite scared of going outside. And here comes the New York Philharmonic coming all out here and playing a spontaneous concert right here. Pretty amazing. Yes, Diane Arbus, yeah, these are water sellers, yes. Well, they sell everything at just water. And oh, I see my friend William. Let me get a couple of dollars here from my friend William. You know, I tell you, going to Central Park is like going to a strip club. You got to have a lot of dollars ready if you want to give your friends and your favorite musicians some money. I see William all the time out here. I see him in the winter. I see him in the summer. I see him in the whole orchestra, Lady-O. And Lady-O, the video is here on YouTube. I highly recommend looking it up. You have to be a very discerning with public restrooms. Yes, indeed, blessed one. But anyway, getting back to my friend William. I see my friend William out here in all kinds of weather, all year round, in all kinds of weather, all kinds of seasons, and he just riffs. So let's hear some music from William here. Yes, indeed, John. And I'm going to show you his Venmo. Throw him a couple of dollars. Good to see you, man. Give him a dollar. I could stay here all day and listen to Ralph Williams. I could stay there all day. I'm not gonna lie, I took my wife out here on a date one day, and we literally sat on a bench right here behind him, and we were there for like an hour. So he's here pretty much every day at that same spot. So if you ever come here, come say hi to my friend Ralph Williams. I have seen many, I've led many a walking tour through here, and we said hello to Ralph. Well, blessed one, Diana Ross is one of my favorite moments here in the park. The last concert I've been at, I came to Summer Stage and I saw Antibalas here in Central Park. That was last summer. But one of my favorite moments in New York City history was when the great Diana Ross played in the thunderstorm here in the Great Lawn. July 21st, 1983. She was singing Reach Out and Touch Someone's Hand when the sky released a torrent of rain, lightning, wind, thunder. And Diana used the wind and the rain to her advantage, like a true artist that she is. Absolutely, yes, Fields. Come say hi to Ralph Williams. Coming up next is going to be our Women's Rights Pioneers statue. The Women's Rights Pioneer statue was unveiled on the 100th anniversary of the ratification of the 25th Amendment, enabling women the right to vote. People still do talk about that concert, blessed one. I think about when the Black Eyed Peas played here, and it like drizzled, and then they canceled the concert last minute, and then there was like a mini riot. Yeah, about to say, you are not allowed to be amongst the Great American Elms. Not a suggestion. Not a suggestion, guys. So what you're seeing here in the Great Lawn is one of the greatest collections of Great American elm trees outside of Washington, D.C. This is the third planting of these Great American elms, and we have to protect them. So thus, you have to stay off this lawn. As you see, there's plenty of signs here saying, keep out, but tell that to these kids. But here is the women's rights pioneer statue. Sojourner Truth, Susan B. Anthony, and Elizabeth Cady Stanton. Without these three women, we would not have women's rights as we do today. Good to see you, Brian. You've made it. You arrived yesterday. Awesome, Brian. Welcome to New York. They got the Peruvian pan flutes. Do you want to see this statue come alive? Do me a favor, scan the QR code and this statue will come alive. It's a pretty cool presentation, presented in English and Spanish. Let's go say hi to Balto. Let's go say hello to Balto. But yes, these Great American elm trees, this is like a hybrid, a New York kind of a Central Park hybrid of these Great American elm trees. There's roughly 400 elm trees in this grove alone, and you can find 3,000 elm trees across Central Park. In a few weeks, you and your fiance are taking the Amtrak down into the city. Awesome. Come on out to New York. I don't know why the street lamps are on. I think they're confused. Every time I hear the Peruvian pan flutes, I think of that episode of South Park where they're like spooking away the gigantic hamsters or whatever. Who's seen that episode of South Park? Doing my best to stay here in the shade. It feels good in the shade. Also, more importantly, I'm taking my time here through the park because it is hot. I want to visit Seneca Falls there, S. Fields, absolutely. I think so, Christopher. I agree. 45-minute ride from Middletown. Nice. Coming up is the Willow del Arch as we make our way underneath the drive here on the east side. Yes, the trees do help keep it a little bit cooler. Yeah, hydrate again with Balto. I think that's a good idea, New Jersey. 785, I think so. We'll hang out here with Balto here and say a quick hello to Balto as we pass underneath the Willow del Arch. Yeah, awesome plan for the fall. Yeah, I gotta check out Seneca Falls. Yeah, let's say hello to Balto. I wish the young nomadic was here playing his trumpet. One of my favorite musicians here in the park. To the indomitable spirit of the sled dog. In the winter of 1925, Balto the sled dog saved 220 children's lives in the city of Nome, Alaska. He was the final dog to deliver the antidote to diphtheria to the children of Nome, Alaska. And 10 months after he saved those children's lives, a local civic organization had this statue funded and placed here in the park. Good to see you, Deming. Welcome. And Balto was here on the unveiling of the statue. He was to the left-hand side of Balto from this perspective here. And you can still see Balto today in the Natural History Museum in Cleveland, Ohio. He is stuffed. Now let's get a quick drink here before continuing on. I want to catch the Delacorte clock ring. Let's first get a cool drink here. Another drink. It's already been 45 minutes since I had a drink. Damn. Where has time gone, people? Where has time gone? Baltimore would like me to drink. You got it. Let me sit down here for a moment. 225. Oh man, 225, John Lord. Damn it. All right, you know what? Let me quickly, because the Delacorte clock's going to ring at 2:30 here. So let's quickly make our way down there before I relax here. Let's quickly make our way down so we can see Delacorte clock ring at 2:30. I want to hear Delacorte clock ring, and I don't want to wait another half hour. Oh, Balto will like me to drink. Yes, indeed. Balto will like to have me drink, yes. I'll drink in honor of Balto. I might need to sprint. It's right over here. It's not too far. I think I can make that in 5 minutes. Whew. I tell you though, in the sun, it's hot, baby. John, I am well. I'm just a little sick. Got a little bit of a cold, a little bit of a sore throat. But I'm doing all right. I'm doing a walking tour for all of you guys here on YouTube. Am I right? So I must be doing good. People are leaving comments, which, by the way, if you ever leave a comment not related to the video, I will delete your comments. I had a couple of people saying that I quit YouTube. Me not being on YouTube for 3 days does not constitute me quitting. So I just maybe have things to do in my life that I have to tend to. Ooh, it's hot in the sun. 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 Celsius at the current moment. Right? They wish, right? Yeah. Good morning, welcome, Caroline. I know, and I have a life. Isn't that crazy? Oh, you know, John, you know what I've realized, John? The more you give yourself on the internet here, the more people take umbrage, if you will. The more you become a public figure, the more people want to take. Thank you so much, S. Fields. All right, we made it to Delacorte clock. I think I have just enough time to sit down, grab myself a cool drink, and then we'll get in position here to watch the Delacorte clock ring in about 2-3 minutes. I know, I think some people do, like, I highly recommend binge watching my replays. I mean, I do recommend that. But while we wait for the Delacorte clock to ring here, I'm gonna take me a cool drink here But yes, if you're new to the channel, binge watch my old videos. So I've been making videos for quite some time here. Ah. Oh. Binge watch during the pandemic. It was fun. Fast Food Fantasia. Oh, that was a public. That was on cable access, John Lore. Fast Food Fantasia. Good to see you there, Marty Lewis. Oh, thank you so much, S. Fields. That's right. Thank you so much, Metalhead. There is a method to the madness of being a tour guide. All right. Yeah, Fast Food Fantasia, Drinkers and Thinkers. That was my cable access show. I have a lot of videos on here, to say the least. Looks like we're about 2 minutes away. 2 more minutes. And we're going to hear this Delacorte clock ring. Oh, thank you so much, Nibble. Yeah, Nibble, I took Nibble and his family around Central Park. Today we are going to Howard Johnson's. There's no more Howard Johnson's left, John. You only had one, yes indeed. What breed of dog? Oh, I am blessed one. I am thinking of getting a Chihuahua. I am thinking of getting a Chihuahua. Yes indeed. Buenvenidos, Venezuela. Lina Gomez, Venezuela. Buenvenidos. Oh, Mark, enjoy the coffee, man. Enjoy the coffee. Enjoy the live stream. Now you tell me. Yes, and no more Howard Johnsons, John. I'm sorry. No more Hojos. No more Hojos left. Oh, thank you so much, Nibble. Chihuahuas are nutters, but they're cute. Wacky hijinks with some. Oh, absolutely. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. A lot of anarchy. Okay, I think it's time, guys. I think it's time. It's 1/2 here, or a few minutes past half the hour. I think this Delacorte clock is about to ring, so let's do it. I have drank my we got 2 little Yorkies. My dad wants a fox terrier. The little dogs are cute. They bark. They make their cute little noise. Yay! a 3-minute late Delacour clock. I think Nebul, you got the song name there. That was Au clair de la lune mon ami Perrot. And I know I'm mispronouncing that. Please forgive my French. You're more than welcome, NJ. You're more than welcome. Ah, the good old Delacour clock. 3 minutes late, but still wonderful nonetheless. It rings on the hour and a half hour, 3 minutes late. Let's continue on. Let's continue on here in the Plaque. Isn't that cool, Elma? I think now we're going to make our way down Fifth Avenue. And we're going to make our way over to Rockefeller Center because I am hot. It must have a name in English there, Nebul, but I'll just say the one in French because that's more proper. I'm going to make my way down to Rockefeller Center because it's time to go into a fountain in Rockefeller Center. And we're going to finish off the live stream by cooling off in the fountain. And here's the dinosaurs. He was getting a haircut. Awesome, Arjan. These are dinosaurs. We have a dinosaur here. We have a dinosaur in Coney Island. We have dinosaurs all over the city. Kind of cool. And it's an international live stream. Yes, indeed. As we say things in French. Who remembers that show? Can we go to Horn and Hardits? That place closed many moons ago. John, no more Horn and Hardits, no more Automats. Those closed many, many moons ago. There's a great documentary about the Automat, though, that I highly recommend watching. Alma, whenever you visit New York, you have to visit Central Park. It is a must. And it's one of the great places to visit here in New York City. We have one more statue to talk to. We're going to go visit my friend Diane right now. This park does have everything when you think about it. Yeah, John, sorry, no more Horn and Hardits. No more Automats, sorry. No, the Automat program's not on YouTube. I think it's on Netflix or Amazon Prime. There's a documentary that recently came out about the history of Horn and Hardit. The best part about Central Park that it is free. Yes, indeed. Now, that is not a statue. But we are going to see one more statue here to talk to. One of my favorite photographers, Diane Arbus. I think I just walked past a French live streamer, Nibble. She was speaking French into a phone on a gimbal. I think that might have been a French live streamer. Regular Foot, good to see you. Happy Tuesday. That was a guy who performs as a statue, Girl in the Curl. Hey, Nibble. I think we had a French live streamer just now. She was tucking into the camera. No, that's a statue's head we cannot pat. No, Din, absolutely. I will get gold paint all over my hand. Let's see, where's my friend Diane? Or did Diane leave us for some art gallery somewhere? Oh no, no more Diane Arbus. Oh, I miss Diane. Diane's not here. Oh yeah, Diane is no longer here. They have took away Diane Arbus, one of the greatest photographers in all of New York City history. There was a great statue of Diane Arbus right around here. I guess she's gone. Oh well. Gotta watch my replays if you want to see the Diane Arbus statue. Let's make our way down Fifth Avenue and our final portion of our live stream. We're gonna make our way down to Rockefeller Center. And we're going to end the live stream strong by standing in the middle of a fountain. Here's 60th Street. Somebody recently asked on a recent live stream, what was the craziest thing I ever saw while doing a live stream? And it was right up this block where we saw a guy take a massive poop in the street right next to a very fancy restaurant. Ah, simpler times. Good to see you, Kirk. Are there places in Central Park to get a drink? All over the place. The little Boathouse, the Tavern on the Green, and many, many vendors. You get lots of drinks in Central Park. Yeah, maybe the dinosaur ate the statue, maybe. Yeah, S. Fields. I know Diane Arbus was not permanent. And oh yes, we did see a guy poop. Remember that metalhead? After we rode the Roosevelt Island tram, we saw a guy squat down and take the massive poop of poops right next to some white linen tabled outdoor dining establishment. Right? Cold beverage are everywhere. Regular food. That's right. Poop. That's right. Here it is, everybody. The Plaza Hotel. Plaza Hotel. If anyone wants to super chat me, a night in the Anna Louise suite, I would love to stay and live stream in the Anna Louise suite, where Alec Baldwin flipped out on his daughter. Oh, there it is, the Plaza Hotel. We're now going to make our way down Fifth Avenue. Looks like Fifth Avenue is going to be crowded today. Looks like Fifth Avenue is going to be crowded. That is pure nasty, but it's life. Right, why not? Right, Nebul, why not? That's right. S. Fields, that is a new death metal band named the Midtown Poop. With their all new hit, screaming up the charts out in Lithuania. It's called Diarrhea. The pig voicemail, that's right. Oink, oink, oink. The Apple Store right across the street. And of course the Pulitzer Fountain. To think what we're going to see here in Christmas time, I wonder. Will we see ice skating polar bears and penguins again here in the Pulitzer Fountain? Only time will tell. Next thing you know, we're going to start walking down Fifth Avenue. We're looking at all the windows, all the Christmas displays. And John with a $5 super chat. You're more than welcome for playing with you. Yes. Automat predates you. Okay, awesome. Well, I wish we could get some new automats back. But only time will tell, folks. Only time will tell. Ooh, what are these windows here at Bergdorf? Right, street pooper in their videos? That's right. You can take a dump on Fifth Avenue, nothing will happen to you, pretty much. It does look empty without the decorations, but these windows here look crazy. Let's check out these windows here in Bergdorf. That's going to totally help. This guy here is honking like he's going to go somewhere. All right, let's see these windows here. These windows look interesting. There is a book, Everyone Poops. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Shar. Welcome. Art by Undi Broad. This piece of art is called Walk With Us from 2012. Okay. Oh, this is like terrifying. Look, they're like llamas, but they have teddy bear heads. And oh, this is like terrifying. The dress is cute, but the hell is this? Okay. Yep. Yep, it's art. Yep, it's art. Yep, that is art. Yep. Yep, that's art. Yep. Yep. Definitely art. Very creepy, Jim. This is by Eva Petrick. Words of Drops, Drops of Worlds is this piece of art right here. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Okay, makes sense. It's art. It's art, people. That's very creepy. Yeah, I like the dress too. Wow, okay. Wow. Wow. Ooh, I can feel the air conditioning from Bergdorf. Wow. We're on fancy Fifth Avenue, everybody. And it looks like they're redoing the outside of the dining area here, the outside sitting area here. Seeing them work on the windows here. It's pretty cool. Wow. That's cool. So that's how to get them dressed. Oh, I love New York. You never know what you're going to see in New York, am I right? Always something new. Always something new to see. And right across the street here, here's Tiffany. It was in the summer of 1995. I saw them film the music video. What's that man doing? Putting clothes on a mannequin. And I share what by Tiffany, she said, I think every time I hear that song, I think of the summer of 1995. Oh, simpler times, people. Yes, indeed, Kirk. And there's the X27 Express bus making its way down to Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Wait! Ooh, we almost caught an accident there. Yay! We almost caught an accident on Fifth Avenue. That would have been fun to watch. And I shall by Tiffany. Hopefully we'll get the UNICEF snowflake back in the intersection of 57th Street and 57th Street and Fifth Avenue for Christmas time. No, you can't, John. Yeah, only 95 days away. Metalhead, don't remind me. There's going to be ice and snow all over here in 80 days. Guaranteed. We're going to get ice and snow everywhere. So now we're walking down Fifth Avenue, 56th Street, the original Harry Winston right across the street from us. They had to move a few blocks south. Don't worry, Harry Winston's still around. They just had to move a block south. No biggie.
You know what I'm saying?
Good to see you, Jack. It's Jerry Lewis in the room. There you go, Jack.
All these ladies on Fifth Avenue.
I get all the space on the sidewalk when I start doing that. I get all the space on the sidewalk. Only 124 more days till Christmas. Merry Christmas, girl in the curl. Merry Christmas. All right, the great. Good to see you, Rich. That's the great Jerry Lewis. So Harry Winston is now here. Had to move a block down. I love that Jerry Lewis voice. It's one of the best classic voices here in the live stream. When I use a Jerry Lewis voice, I get all the space on the sidewalk.
I get all the space on the sidewalk.
Yes, I can, Robert. As a lifelong New Yorker, born and raised, I could spot an actual New Yorker amongst the crowds here. I can honestly say that here on Fifth Avenue right now, it's probably a ratio of 98 to 1. Out of 100 people, 98 of them are tourists, and about two of them are New Yorkers. Harry Winston is an amazing store. Because diamonds are a girl's best friend. Luckily, my girl does not care for diamonds or flowers. All my wife wants is me. It's very easy to spot a tourist. More than welcome for the voice, Jack. More than welcome. Yeah, New Yorkers walk fast. Right now, considering I am a native, born and raised New Yorker, I am walking kind of slow right now. But then again, I have been walking nonstop for the last 2 hours and 20 minutes, or 12 minutes. So, I'm getting a little fatigued. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, metalhead. Ooh, I like this. Look at this. It's a piece of art. I like to call this Barricade in Fifth Avenue. The DOT's latest art installation talks to us about how life sometimes gets in our way. And in this case, life is represented with a broken down barrier. Life triumphant, always moving, never stopping. I'm pretty sure that barrier will be part of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in a couple of months. Yes, indeed, Kirk. Yes, I do, Dindin. Yeah, they follow me out into the middle of the street. I almost get hit by cars and stuff. It's fun. I'll be the first to tell you, do not follow random people out into the street because you might get hit by stuff. That's right, Nibble. Oh, thank you so much, Arjan. Last Friday was a lot of fun. It's always fun meeting my lovely viewers. From the creators of That Girl, it's that guy. Steam. We use steam here in New York City to heat and cool our buildings using the HVAC systems. New York City is home to one of the largest steam networks in the world. Everything south of 110th Street is connected to this steam system. Lots of scaffolding, Carol, always scaffolding here in New York City because New York City is always reinventing itself. New York City is never completed. It's always reinvented itself. Continuous performances, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's the greatest show in the world. And when you see no scaffolding here in Manhattan Island, it's probably the end of Western civilization. Great example of two tourists freaking out at somebody begging for money on the floor. Made me walk out into the street. Wow, this little corridor here has a lot of people begging for money. Wow. Yeah, it was pretty epic, Nimble. Venezia Italia, buongiorno Italy, Tamara. Ciao Tamara, ciao. Buongiorno. All right, it's time to cool off. It's time to cool off, people. It's time to cool off. Actually, let's walk down the main way here. Way! Oh, that's some good riding. Oh, that brought me. That guy just. I just had a flashback of 1997 right there. Almost hitting cars and stuff. Oh, the simpler times when I had blue and green hair. Oh my gosh. All right. We're gonna walk down. Yes, S Fields. I will be taking an express bus home. That's why I did Central Park today. I will be taking an express bus home today. Oh, look at this crowd here, people. It's a line to get into the Lego store. That's right. That's right there. That's right there, metalhead. All right. Beautiful St. Patrick's Cathedral. Right across the streets. And then over here we have good old Atlas with the weight of the world on his shoulders. No matter how strong the church is, the corporation will always have the weight of the world on its shoulders. That's the subtle symbolism here in the altar that is, the Masonic altar that is Rockefeller Center. And actually, let me show you the trick, guys. If you want a trick that not a lot of people take a picture of, look at this. You come behind Atlas here, and look at how he lines up with the church. See? No matter how strong, how big and graceful the church is, the corporation will always hold the weight of the universe on its shoulders. It's a big Illuminati symbolism, you know. It's all over New York. Shout out to the Freemasons. All right. All right, nice buns, right? Put some burgers on those buns there, eh? Put some boysenburgers on those buns over there. Ooh, the air conditioning feels nice from the Banana Republic. Oh my God, Nebul, we're doing that again. We will be doing that again this Christmas season, Nebul. We will be redoing Operation Christmas Tree again. So stay tuned. Seeing all the great Christmas trees in one live stream in a car with over 3,000 LEDs on it. We will be doing that again. Good to see Scott Jett from Florida. We're gonna walk down the Channel Gardens here. Yeah, with a decorated car. Yep, crazy Coney Island kid's car with over 3,000 LEDs on it. The best part was like parking the truck right here and causing like a crazy traffic jam. It was worth it. We brought smiles to people's faces. That's really all. That's all that matters in the end, right? All right, here's the Chanel Promenade. What happened to the Christmas tree? Ooh, are the fountains still there? Okay, I see the fountains. I'm about to say, did they take away the fountains? That was awesome, Paula. Hello, Christy Martin, out there in the Canary Islands in España. Buenos España. Do some people still talk in the snooty language like they did in the 60s and the 70s? Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Leela. Yes, they do. Oh, I hear children screaming. And now we're back to the regular flags of Rockefeller Plaza. And they're not playing the loud copyright music. So, fun fact, because of all the live streamers who like to mute their videos, Rockefeller Center does blast copyright music to evidently deter live streamers. It doesn't deter me, people. My daily reminder, right? So here's the Roller Boogie Palace flippers. And there's Prometheus stealing the flame of knowledge. Hey there, Prometheus. And actually, it's open. Let's walk down there. We never walk down there. Let's do a little loop and get an up close and personal look with Prometheus here. Let's say hi to Prometheus. Good to see you, Paul. Paul, it was amazing. I cannot wait for the Christmas season to come back again. Absolutely. I think the best thing about this whole roller disco here is that we can walk down here, and it is all open to the public. See, like a hidden secret here. They got tables and chairs down here, so you can enjoy some snacks and some beverages down here. I know, you never see the downstairs open, right, Jim? Isn't it amazing? Look at this. How cool is this? I wish they were playing some disco music, though. I could go for some Bee Gees right now. Good old Prometheus stealing the flame of knowledge. And then you got the whole roller disco here, and I wish we could go just inside here. Good to see Kay Pepperell. Where are the skaters? I don't know. They're not here yet. Maybe a little bit later, people will start skating. But let's finish this live stream strong with a walk into, the pigeons are really in New York form today. They're deciding to come down and land on people's food, like true New Yorkers do. We'll just land on your food and say mine. Oh my God, a fifth of Beethoven will be excellent right now. Let's do it. Let's go into those fountains because I'm hot. We're gonna finish this off by getting myself wet, and I'll be nice and wet for my express bus ride home. It'll be fantastic. I think in just a few months, in a few weeks, you'll start seeing the Christmas decorations begin coming out. And I know I'll be cold with the AC, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We got to finish the live stream off strong here today. Too hot to mow lawns, too hot for anything. I'll tell you what. But it's not too hot to walk into these fountains. That's for sure. As everyone freaks out. Time to end the live stream strong by standing in the middle of a fountain. Okay. All right. Ooh, it's nice and cool. Ooh, it's nice and cool. Oh, here we go. camera's fine, Kay Pepperell. I'm a professional live streamer. Oh, this feels so refreshing. Julio, bienvenidos Argentina. Hey! Yay! Oh, that felt wonderful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, oh, that felt fantastic. I think we could call this live stream, put this into the books. Good to see you, Dan. Well, by the way, you get experience the changing spaces here until September 9th. Ladies and gentlemen, good to see you, Lynn. I want to thank everyone for joining me on today's lovely live stream around Central Park and Fifth Avenue. If you're new here and found this live stream by accident, do me a favor. Subscribe for more exciting adventures here in New York City. And if you like what you watch, don't forget to hit that like button. Smash that like button. Lets me know you care. And it'll help me tremendously in the algorithm. But from Rockefeller Center, here in the middle of Midtown Manhattan, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish your moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow, folks. Take care. Bye-bye, guys.